What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is June the 24th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and where big money is gravitating towards this fun old Monday. So I'm going to go over all the things that you need to know, but first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So today, there isn't really any data points coming out, rather that's going to be the tail end of the week. Couple Fed speakers today. So far, nothing really crazy based on the topics. There is this that just came out, so it does look like Goolsbee just said that politics won't influence the Fed's monetary policy, so I think generally that is a good thing. Aside from that, though, it's just going to be more of a technical driven day. You do see the fear and greed index kind of stabilized what it was for the most part tail end of last week, so it is at 41, so people's appetite for risk won't necessarily be there, and the futures are slightly green, somewhat mixed with the NASDAQ. So right now we're just kind of stuck in limbo. We'll just wait and see. As far as true companies, so SoFi right now is up slightly. No news, no SEC filings, nothing along those lines. So it is just kind of stuck in limbo, piggybacking off of the broader market. But the first sign of a market pullback, you are probably going to see shorts very active as what they have been. So they've been kind of lingering around SoFi, especially when it's been around that 650 mark. So if SoFi does have another spike, you should see shorts being very active. But 17.58% of the free float is being shorted. As I said in my dedicated video yesterday, just watch for these 2 points. So 607 to be the next strong support, and then $6.45 to be that next strong resistance level. So let me know your thoughts. We do have 1 week left for Q2. So you should see a lot of institutions buying the hell up of SoFi because SoFi's been lagging the broader market. So institutions should be doing a lot of buying. That could be the opposite said for Nvidia. So Nvidia right now is down 1.88%. No real news. I think it's just a lot of people are seeing exactly what is happening. There was this that did come out recently. So a 4 and 4 on Friday. So a lot of selling has been coming or happening from insiders, and that's never a good sign, right? Especially when it's very much one-sided, just completely selling, no buying, nothing like that. It's not heavily shorted by any means. So 0.28% of the free float is being shorted. But just to give you an overview of what I mean on insiders, selling, buying, and all the other fun jazz. So buys over this last 3 months is 0. Sells 464.56 million, and 83, or that was over 183 transactions. So it's not a good image. Of course, it's fair to assume, even if I was CEO of a company or anyone else, I'm sure you'd take some profits off the table or just to pay yourself. So it's understandable to some regards. So let me know your thoughts on that. 1 point to really watch for, though, with it currently at 124 and change, it is right above this R2. So just watch for 123 and change to hold. If not, then it potentially might be pushing back down to around the 115. Oddly enough, now a lot of analysts are saying that it might be pulling back to around the $90 range, so kind of within this S1 to the pivot. So we'll just have to wait and see. Aside from that, Altimmune, if I'm saying that right, ticker's ALT. There's a couple of things that did come out over the weekend, so it looks like they did participate in a conference, and so as a byproduct of that is why it is up 13.1%. It's somewhat heavily shorted, so 37.21% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 26.17 million shares overall are being shorted, and then utilization is 85.07%. So I'm sure today, as a byproduct of what was said over the weekend, you're having shorts return some because it is at all-time high short number or interest. So 37.48 is the high. So no doubtably shorts are returning some. With it right now at $7.30, it is simply trading between this S1 and the pivot. So $7.85 is going to be the next strong resistance / target, and then $6.73 will be that next strong support. So potentially, given what happens in the market, you might see a pullback possibly to this S1, or once the market does open and shorts do return some shares, you could see a nice pop up between this pivot to this R1. So let me know your thoughts on that. Bitcoin, randomly, I don't think there's any news or anything, but Bitcoin is pulling back. And as a byproduct, a lot of the miners are going down. So it is down 4.11%. It's somewhat heavily shorted. So 22.64% of the free float's being shorted, works out to be 61.09 million shares overall being shorted. Utilization 54.91, and then short score is 66.68. If you're looking at trading it though, with it at $18.37, it is trading between this S1 and the pivot. So 57 is going to be the next strong support, and then on the flip side 1934. So I don't really anticipate it kind of hovering to this pivot. Rather, it might be just stuck in limbo between these 2 points throughout the whole day. So again, something to kind of consider. And if you do believe in cryptocurrency, bigger picture, maybe take advantage of these prices. Or if you're anticipating a broader pullback, then kind of just stay tuned for a lot of the support levels. And then last but not least, DJT. So Trump Media, it is up 7.88% because of this news that came out late Friday. So Trump Media announces 69.4 million in initial proceeds from warrant exercise. I don't believe there's any other news or any SEC filings other than that. So in reality, that's kind of one of the biggest attributing factors why it is going up. It's somewhat heavily shorted, so 11.87% of the free float's being shorted. It is on the threshold list, 5.48 million shares overall being shorted, and then utilization is at 100%. If you're looking at trading it right now with it at 29.85, it's actually below this S3. So it's kind of considered oversold, if that makes sense. So just looking bigger picture, 26.91 is going to be the next strong support. And then vice versa, 32.07 is going to be that next strong target / resistance. So I think right now, especially with the wide gaps on the fib levels, it's just going to be stuck between these 2 points right here for the day. I don't anticipate it touching the $32 range nor the 26. So once again, just trade accordingly. Let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Is there any other stocks that is floating your boat that you're going to be watching? And if so, why? But like I mentioned, basically the stocks that I kind of talked on, this is where big money is gravitating towards today. So without further ado, I appreciate all of you guys watching. One final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Kick-ass deal, link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.